Welcome back to Maggie's Cottage. We're so excited to share a new video with you. This summer we created an outdoor shower at Maggie's Cottage to help with the overflow when we have lots of people at the cottage. We hope you've been enjoying some of our other videos, and please like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your support. So what we started with was an old clawfoot tub that a friend gave to us for free. I've been saving it, waiting to make this outdoor shower. And also some old pallets that we had from other projects, and also one that our son gave us that he got when he ordered some flooring. So as you can see, here's the tub. It's in really good shape. The inside was really nice. The enamel is really good. Don't you love those little claw feet? So our next step is to move it into position and get the supplies. Here's some of the supplies that we got from Home Depot. We'll talk about them shortly. Which is stronger? This is how you move a cast iron tub with one man. Good job. So Brian added some extra wood, some extra support to these pallets so that they would be nice and strong for people standing on them. So he just took some pieces of wood, cut them, made some braces for them. It really helped. They're really nice and sturdy now. And then I sanded some of the pallets. They were pretty rough. And put them down again in place to see where exactly we wanted them. We'll need to take them back out so he can make the walls, but we wanted to see how they would look, and I like the way they are.
All right, here comes the fun part. I began digging the holes where I wanted to place the 4x4 posts that I was going to use to strengthen the structure. I used 4x4 pressure treated. All the lumber I used is pressure treated, got it from Home Depot. Put the pieces on the two ends of the house because we were kind of working in a corner area to begin with. And got some metal braces to screw those in, of course, all from Home Depot. And then once I got those in place, got my holes dug, then just started mixing up the concrete. I just used Quikrete, the fast drying concrete mix. You can get that at Home Depot as well. I don't use a lot of concrete, but you know, I just added some water. It's better to add probably less water than you think you need to start with, and then just start mixing it up until you get to the proper consistency, which is kind of a pasty, you know, a thick pasty kind of consistency. It's going to set up. I mean, the more runny it is, the longer it'll take to set up, but it'll all work. But anyway, got my post in place, you know, got everything all leveled up, and started putting the concrete in. Once I got it in, I smoothed it around the post so to make it look nice. And then I had to put an extra one in for the door, proper spacing, so I got that in and then put a piece of lumber across it to make sure that it was the right space.
So now it is time to paint the bathtub. So I put up some plastic on the house and got the tub ready by sanding off the chippy paint, and I used Rust-Oleum spray paint in gloss, and the color is Seaside, and I really love it. It's so bright and cheery. So of course with spray painting, you spray about 12 inches or so away and just keep going over it and moving along so it doesn't build up too quickly. And it probably took 2 to 3 coats, and there it is. It just completely changed the look of the bathtub. So on the pallets, I wanted to get them so they kind of look the same. So went over some of them with some walnut stain, Minwax walnut stain, and then I also did kind of a whitewash over them because some of them were kind of whitewashed already, just trying to get them to look similar. So then hubby got the door in. I used an old door that I had that I'd been saving for a project. I made it into a little frame. You can see the pallets in there and the door.
All right, so now it came time to figure out the plumbing, the drainage for this. I had a friend that had a little backhoe, came over and dug a hole for me. Nice big rocks in the hole. Had a little plastic container that I drilled some holes in, and I was going to kind of use this as a way to be able to put the drain pipe into this and then have it go into the ground. So I put a lot of holes in it, put some rocks into the bottom of the hole that we dug, placed this upside down in it, cut a big hole in it for the drain pipe that came out from the tub. Ran that in there. I had a little plastic cover, like a trash can cover, I put on the top just to give it a little extra protection on top, and then buried it all up. I wanted to double check to make sure that I did not have any leaks before I put the final pipe in, and everything was good. I used a chop saw from Harbor Freight to cut all the lumber. And then once I had the posts up, I just started putting my cross pieces in. These are 2x4 pressure treated, and again using some metal braces to go ahead and get the top in. Tried to get that as squared up as possible. It's not perfect, but it works. And then my cross pieces, we used corrugated material from Home Depot. This was kind of like a clearer solar type of corrugated material that we used on the top. That way we could still see out, but you would not be able to see in from the top. But we wanted to be able to see up into the stars and to the clouds and the sky when we were in there using the shower. So worked on getting all of those pieces across the top, and then for the sides, we used a corrugated material that was a darker shade. That's the vanity that we put in before we got it all framed out so that we'd have room to do that. I cut the material on my table saw, but you could use a circular saw just as fine. There's some seeds from our elm tree that's on the side of this, so that's for the little specks on there. And then there are also screws with some rubber gaskets that you can buy along with the corrugated material. So I used that just to kind of get an extra better seal. So here's one wall up with the door. You can see it's coming along pretty well. And then just kind of started working on the opposite side, the only other side. And the material's really easy to work with. Cutting it was pretty simple. It's rigid enough but flexible enough to be able to maneuver into place and do whatever. I made sure that I overlapped each piece with the prior piece just to give it a little extra seal. So here's the hot water heater that we used, the Gasland. Now I have it on this wall now, but you're going to see later that I ended up moving it over to a different spot. But this tub had fittings in it, and so I just used some galvanized material to make a stem to come up so I could put my shower head on it. Got that all hooked up, and then it came time for the shower curtain. I just bought a shower curtain off of Amazon. Came with all of the hardware, the material. So attached this to the galvanized material that I had coming up. And then I needed to attach it to the roof, so I put a little cross piece in there and then connected it so it was pretty sturdy. Put all of the hooks on there. You can see that I've moved the hot water heater now off to another location. And then make sure that I also stabilize my galvanized material. All right. So I'm going to show you now that I have the Gasland hot water heater, outdoor hot water heater, all hooked up. Basically how you operate it. So it comes with the hose with the regulator that connects to the propane tank. And so you connect your hose to the propane tank, and then of course you want to turn your propane tank on in order to be able to use the hot water heater. In the middle you have a connector for the enclosed shower head. Now I apologize, I've got some tape up here, but I'm going to end up rigging up probably a little bit different shower head here just because I want a little bit better stream. The stream on this is pretty good, but as you know, probably shower heads are not all created equal, and you have to find one that you like, and we have, and so we're going to end up probably adjusting this for that. And then I hooked up a ball valve on here and then hooked my hose up to it. That way I could control the water from right here. So I've got the water on at the spigot, and then as soon as I turn the water on here, it will start heating the water and coming out of the shower head. If you look up here, you have dials. If you're in a warmer climate and you need the water to be cooler, then you point it to the left, and then opposite to the right if you're in a cooler climate. And then once you've got the water on and it is warming up, this is your hot and cold to adjust so that you get the proper temperature in the shower. All right, so I'm going to turn the water on, and as soon as I turn it on, the water is going to be coming out of the shower head, and you heard the propane light, and you can start to see right here the water being heated up. Look at that, 137 degrees. Now that's not the temperature of the water coming out of the shower head, but that's what is heating the water to. And then basically I'm able to adjust the temperature based on my hot and cold dials here. And that's pretty much it. You can take a look at the spray. This is the enclosed shower head. It's not too bad. It's just not what I really like. I like something a little bit different than that, but it works well.
And here it is finished. It's really cute, even on the outside. The door that I'd been saving, found a spot, with a little wreath on it. The tub, I love the color. The shower curtain looks really nice. The vanity, just added some little touches. It's a nice cozy little spot to go and get away, take a shower or a nice bubble bath. Just used some of the things I had, added some greenery, a little rug and some pillows. Here's a little video of the finished product. You can see it's right, that door on the left is the mudroom, so you can come out from the house, go in it. On the right, that is our she shed. So if someone ever chooses to sleep in the she shed in the morning, come out and take a shower. It's a nice cute little courtyard that it's in. Put a little latch on the top of the door so it would stay shut when no one's inside. And on the inside we put a latch so people could lock it when they go inside and not worry about someone coming in. Isn't it adorable? I just love it. I love how the palette floor looks. Little touches of greenery. I'll probably add some hooks eventually along that wall there to put some towels up. Cute little place. People can come in and get ready. Girls can do their makeup and their hair in there. There's some electricity available. We have since added a little chandelier. I don't have a picture of that in the video, but did a little vintage chandelier up on top. It looks really cute. Look up at the stars at night if you're taking a nice bubble bath. It's really cute. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it and that this gave you some ideas on how you could do an outdoor shower for yourself. Please check out some of our other videos. Leave some comments. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments or questions, please ask them. We'd love to answer them for you so that you can make your own little outdoor shower. It's a fun way, and it's nice when you only have one bathroom in a small cottage to add some extra space for showering. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support.